So, (36 to 42). So 6 questions, 37 to 42, sorry. So this is 50. This is 37. 37. Yes. We have the question here. You hear a presentation by a cardiologist called Pamela Skelton. You hear a presentation by a cardiologist called Pamela Skelton, who is talking about a research trial called SPRINT, which investigated the effects of setting lower blood pressure level targets. Lower blood pressure targets. So this is the first question. 37th question. Okay. So why was the SPRINT trial stopped before it was due to end? And the options are, these are the 3 options. Okay. So you can see these questions, how it goes. Just to study this question. Why? Many questions will be based on why. Why means the reason. Why means the reason. You should know the reason why something is going on. So write down the answers which I'm telling you. Why means the reason, the cause, the factor, the main motive. So this is how the explanation will be there. So what is the motive behind that? Why? Means because. Because means the reason, the cause, the factor, the background logic. So why was the sprinter trial stopped before it was due to end? There were conclusive results earlier than expected. The high dropout rate was likely to invalidate the data. Concerns were raised about possible effects on all participants. So this is a question. We are not answering this directly now, but before answering this, we'll study the questions. Okay, we'll take some time. Okay, we'll gather some momentum. We'll take some time. Yeah, here it is. Now, the key word or operating word is why. The operating word is why. Why stopped before it was due to end, before ending. Why stopped early? That's the meaning. What is the reason? Why it stopped? What is the reason for stopping it? Before it was due to end. So it has to stop at 10 o'clock. It was stopped at 8:50 only, or 9 o'clock. So before it was due to end, before time, it was stopped. Why? What is the reason? Okay. Right. So there were conclusive results earlier than expected. So this is talking about results. Okay. This is talking about the results. And the high dropout rate was likely to invalidate the data. Dropout rate, dropout. This is regarding the dropouts. Some people dropped out even before. Okay, concerns were raised about possible effects. Concerns means questions, sir. Okay. Concerns, problems were raised. So it was talking about results and dropouts or concerns. So which is more important, you have to notice. You have to notice these things now. Right. Next, second question. So, you hear a presentation by a consultant cardiologist. Presentation by a consultant cardiologist. So, cardiologist, and the name of the cardiologist, Dr. Pamela Skelton, who is talking about a recent research trial called SPRINT. This is a research trial, and it is called SPRINT, research trial basis. Okay, which investigated the effects of setting lower blood pressure targets. So that's it. So you hear Dr. Pamela Skelton, and she's a consultant cardiologist, and she's talking about a trial called SPRINT. So that is how you have to go. Why was it stopped before? So it was planned to be done, performed, then it was stopped even before the time. So why? What is the reason? Why means what is the reason? Okay, we'll come to learn about all these things today. We are going to have a deeper idea. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial because, see here again, because means why? Why means because means why? Why did a few participants aged over 75 leave the trial? That is the meaning. So if you ask a question, this is a question and this is a statement. These both are why questions only. Why questions? Why means because. Why means because. If you can understand the topic behind, the reason behind the point, then you can get the answer. Why means the reason. Because means the reason. Because. Cause means the reason. Because means cause. Because of something. Okay. Because of there was a negative impact. So impact. Negative impact. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial. Left age 75, over 75. Over 75 left. Why? Left because. Okay. Left because. Some people left because. Over 75 aged people left because. Why? There was negative impact on their daily life. Negative impact. Impact means result. Result means outcome. I'm going to tell you many different things. Many different things I'm going to tell you now. Right. They failed to take the required doses of medication. Doses. Medication. This is regarding medication. Medication means lack of, they failed to take the required doses. Medication non-compliance. So medication, this is talking about medication, this is talking about result, impact, consequences. We'll discuss all these points. Their health deteriorated due to pre-existing conditions. Their health deteriorated. This is regarding health. This is regarding health. Okay. This is regarding health. Impact or medication or health. Impact or medication or health. You have to know that. Fine. Next one. A significant feature of measuring blood pressure in the trial was that. So what was the significant? So here that means what? Remember that. That means what? What was the significant feature of measuring blood pressure in the trial? What was the significant feature of measuring blood pressure in the trial? That means what? Remember that. What means name of a thing. Okay. Wow, that means, okay, what means name of something or someone. What was the significant feature? So what was that thing? So you have to notice that. Then next one. The highest of the three readings was recorded. The highest of the three readings was recorded. A significant is the highest of the three readings was recorded. The highest means record. Recorded means record. Right. The patient was alone when it was carried out. The patient, okay. The patient was alone. The patient was alone means without any external support. Alone is important here. Alone is important here. Next one. It was done manually by the participant at home. Manually. So see this thing. These are the things which are very important. Okay. Okay. So it was done manually by the participant at home. So manually is the important word. Alone means without any support. Highest means record. So you have to notice that one. Okay, you have to notice these things. Next one. So the significant feature, significant means most important feature. Okay, significant feature. Right. Next one. How did the sprint trial differ from the earlier accord? Differ means difference, variation. So differ, what is the difference? How? So first one is why, second one is what, third one is how. The questions will be like this. Why, what, how. So based on question words, how did it differ from earlier accord study into blood? So what is the difference? Earlier accord and present sprint. This is sprint and this is accord. What is the difference between these two? That is the meaning. One is sprint and one is accord. So what is the difference? Sprint had fewer participants. This is talking regarding participants. This is talking regarding participants. Sprint involved higher risk patients. This is regarding risk factor. Risk factor. Sprint included patients with diabetes. This is diabetes. So you can understand this is general part, fewer. So participants, all are participants only. So participants is not important. Fewer participants or risk participants or diabetes participants. Participants, patients, everything is same. Participants means patients means patients. Here everything is the same. But fewer means less number. This is related to number, this is related to risk, this is related to medicine. So disease. So these are the three things. How did it differ from the earlier? So sprint, that means sprint had participants, fewer participants, and accord had more participants. That means number of participants. Sprint involved higher risk patients, whereas accord involved lower risk patients. That is the meaning. Differ means contrast. Sprint included patients with diabetes, but accord did not include patients with diabetes. That is the meaning. You have to understand what it comes. What comes there? So Dr. Skelton's main reservation means concern. Reservation means concern. Okay, what is he against? He is not ready to accept this. That is the meaning. Okay, reservation means concern. Okay, reservation means concern about the sprint trial is that means what? Again, I am telling you, that means what? That means what? Remember that. That means what? So two questions on that means what, two questions on why, and one question on how. Okay, let us see the last question also what. See here. So three on what, that means nouns are more. Nouns are more important here. What impact? Okay, that we'll see later. It ignores the wider implications of lowered BP. It ignores the wider implications of lowered BP. So this is related to BP. This is talking related to BP. Okay, it ignores the wider implications of lowered BP. Blood pressure is more important here. Reservation is regarding blood pressure. Its results go against the existing body of evidence. Evidence means proof, witness, reality. So he's talking about reality. So they don't agree with reality. That's what it is. It was unduly influenced by pharmaceutical companies, means external influence. So companies, pharmaceutical companies are influencing. External influence. So influence. BP, blood pressure. Okay, blood pressure or evidence or influence. Blood pressure or evidence or influence. Like that you have to think. Next one, the last one. What impact does Dr. Skelton think that sprint trial will have in the future? Future impact. He's talking about future now here. Future impact. Impact means consequence. Consequence means result. What impact in the future? What is it going to show? Okay, it will lead to a universally applicable guidelines for BP levels. Universally applicable means world recognized. So it is going to be recognized all over the world. So generally acceptable, universally applicable. So that means readily agreeable. So that is the point. Undeniably acceptable. That's it. increased attention will be given to the effect of lifestyle on BP. So this is increased attention will be given to the effect of lifestyle, effect of lifestyle. So increased attention will be given to effect of lifestyle. Okay. Then next one, lifestyle here. This is applicable. This is lifestyle. Okay. Then GPs will adopt a more active approach to lowering BP in the elderly. This is related to the elderly patients. This is related to the elderly patients. Now you can understand what I am showing you. You can understand now very clearly what I am showing you. So concentrate on these things. These are very important points which I am telling you. Don't miss the points. Don't miss the points. Don't miss the points which I am explaining you here. Okay. Now, okay. Now this is the question. Yes. This is the question. Fine. Right. Go through this question for a second. For a minute, sorry. Go through this question for a minute. Why stopped before time? Before time. Actually, it should have stopped some time later, but now before only it was stopped. Before means after. The opposite is after. So it was stopped before, but it should not have been stopped. It should have continued. But why was it stopped? What is the reason? What is the reason? What was the cause? What was the factor? Okay. So the results, there were conclusive results earlier than expected. So earlier only we got the results. So why should we continue? We got the results. So no need anymore. So they wanted the results. The results were obtained earlier. Earlier results, premature results, finished. For example, premature baby, 8 months. Okay. So you see there is no need to wait till 9 months. Okay. So that is the point here. That means you need not wait till the end. So like that. So here you have to understand some relativity. Okay. Now here the results were earlier only they got the results. So why should we tell? See, for example, we are going to practice this for 100 days. But 90 days only you got the result. So why should we wait for another 10 days? Like that. So that is the point. You have already understood, you got the results, what you expected. So why should we continue? There is no meaning in continuation. That is the point there. Then the high dropout rate was likely to invalidate the data because many people were involved there and many people dropped out. 90% dropped out or 70% dropped out or 50% dropped out. Because of the dropouts, the results will be affected. That means even if the results have come, there is no use of the results because okay, until if everyone is there, then only. So at least 50% of the people should participate. Maybe 70% dropped out. Then what happens? The results, we cannot trust the results. Okay, they are not valid. Valid means invalid. Invalid means what you try to understand that invalid means not believable, not trustworthy. Not trustworthy. The data, we cannot trust the data. For example, more people, if you test, and then you get the result, then you can consider that it is true. Otherwise, you know, if only less people, you will doubt. Okay, only one. So how can we guarantee? So for example, 10 success rate, 7 success. Then that means you can guarantee, yeah, it is valid. But only 3 out of 10, 5 people dropped out. And out of 5, only 2 people, okay, got the result. So that means the validity is becoming weakened. So be careful what you are talking here. Concerns were raised about possible effects on all participants. Concerns were raised. That means questions. People started questioning about the effects. Okay, what is the effect? So people started asking questions regarding the effects. They were worried about the effects, after effects on all the participants. So after doing this, after finalizing this one, then what are the effects, consequences, results, outcomes? Write down the synonyms now. I'm going to give you the synonyms. Okay, write down the synonyms, all of you. Write down the synonyms. Yes. So now here, stopped, ended, ceased. Write down the synonyms because you will not get the synonyms again and again. This is the occasion we God will get. Stopped, ended, closed, put down, withheld. Write down the synonym. They will come just like that one. I don't know how you are writing or what. Afterwards, you can take from the YouTube and you can note it down also. But it is better to write it now itself on the spot because afterwards you'll forget. So stopped. The words, the synonyms for stopped are the same words will not come. Some other words will come. So you have to remember all these words and you have to recall these words. And suddenly when the word comes, you have to catch. So first one is why. Why means because. Cause, reason, factor, because, due to, owing to. Okay. Whatever you remember, you can write in the chat box also. You can write in the notebook or you can write in the chat box. Better you write in the notebooks. No need to write in the chat box. Write in your notebooks. Okay. I want to ask you. Okay. How many of you are serious to learn these words? Because these are very important. Many people suffer because they don't know these synonyms. And suddenly another word comes and you don't know what its meaning. Okay. Seized. You'll get seized. What? Seized has two meanings. One is seized means grabbed. Okay. By force. Okay. The military seized the opportunity means taken by force. That is the meaning. And seized, C-E-A-S-E-D, seized means stopped. So both pronounced. Okay. What is the pronunciation of this one? And what is the pronunciation of that one? There is a lot of confusion. So I'm going to explain all these things. Okay. So I'm asking you here, are you ready to learn? Or do you want just this answer? So if you are ready to learn, you can answer every question in the same fashion. But if you want just this answer, it will be reducing my energy also. I can just give the answer and leave it. Okay. So what I'm asking, I don't want to, you want the answer or you want how to find the answer? So are you ready? Are you ready to learn the techniques? Okay, are you ready to learn the techniques? Yes or no? Respond. Respond, please. Say yes or no. We are ready. I'm going to give you a number of things. Forget about others. Only you and I am. Only two are there. Only you and I. Nobody else. Nobody. We're least bothered about others. We're least bothered about others. Okay. Many people think that we don't know. We know many things. We know everything. Why should we waste this time? But in the exam, they'll be flat on the ground. Okay. They have written 4 times, 5 times. Okay. But they don't realize what is the mistake. Okay. Now we have seen how many people have said yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, very good. 7, more than half. That's enough for me. That's enough. That is energy for me. Okay, those are energy boosters for me. Why? Come on, write down. Why means, okay, I'll do one thing for you. I can do one thing for you. What is that I can do is, yeah. Okay. I can help you with this like this. Okay. Why can't I help you even more? I can. Okay. So status slides 2022 March 30th. And yeah, I'm coming. Okay. Yes. Vocabulary enhancement technique. Vocabulary. Okay. For today. Vocabulary enhancement. Yes, the word here is why. Why? Because, cause, factor, reason, owing to, due to, because of. Therefore, on account of, hence, so. Stopped. The next word is stopped. Stopped, ended, closed, ceased, withheld, forbidden, obstructed. Yeah. Drop out. Drop out means withdraw, leave, desert, skip, escape, evade. Right. Concerns, worries, problems, difficulties, hindrances. Concerns, worries, problems, difficulties, hindrances, obstacles, hazards, hurdles, effects, impacts, consequences, outcomes, outputs, results. Effects, impacts, results, consequences, outputs. Okay. Results. Okay. Earlier, before time. Expected, anticipated. So, invalidate means weaken. Untrust, unworthy. Okay, reduce the trust. So these are the words which you can use. Now let us see. I'm going to play the audio. Okay, I'm going to play the audio for this. Okay. Sorry. Yes. So we want listening. Fine. Listening test. Practice test 2. Okay. Test 2 is 100. Yes. Here it is audio. You'll get the audio in the book itself. Every test before that one only you'll get the audio. So here you will have 3 tests. Test number 1, test number 2, test number 3. So we are playing test number 2.
Occupational English test.
This
Practice
is text
test 2.
A,
Listening
B,
test.
and C. So C second part.
This test has 3 parts.
Hello, I'm Dr. Pamela Skelton, consultant cardiologist at this hospital, and I'm talking about the recent SPRINT study into the effects of setting lower blood pressure targets, which in turn affects the advice and medication which patients are given. I'm going to describe the patients who were selected, how the trial was conducted, and the implications of its results for us all as health professionals. First, the trial itself. It involved over 9,000 hypertensive participants, aged 50 plus, most of whom were on blood pressure medication. They were randomly assigned to one of 2 groups, one with a goal of less than 120 millimeters systolic BP, the other with a goal of less than 140 millimeters, the traditional standard. The intention was to follow these patients for 5 years, factoring in the usual dropout rate. As it turned out, however, the trial was stopped after just 3 years, thanks to an all-cause mortality reduction of nearly 30% for the 120 group, which was definitive and shocking, but wonderful. As I mentioned, the participants were over 50s, and it goes without saying that as people age, they develop more diseases and health problems as a matter of course. But there was a specific group of over 75s who did just as well as younger patients. Before the trial, some medics refer...
So now we have seen, I have extended it, but I want you to focus. So I gave you the option. Now what I want you to do is, I want you to... So question number, you have heard the question 37. Yes. Okay. Type your answer and keep it ready. Don't submit until I tell you. When I count 7 to 1, then you have to submit. Yes. Countdown started. 7. Type A, B or C and keep it. That's all. In the chat box where I have said the question number, then you have to type and keep it ready. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and submit. So most of you have written A and 2 of you have written B. Whatever the answer is, it's no problem. But okay, right. So now we are going to decide how we'll get the answer. Okay, now you be like that. And I'm going to create this one in the Telegram channel for you. Okay, hide floating meeting. Okay, pause the screen. Hide floating. Yeah. Yes, print the screen. Okay. Yes. Resume screen. You can see here how I am going to show you this one now. This is the question. This is the question. I'm going to show you the question and I'm going to give you a poll here. Now, what is the poll? Let us see here. I'm going to give you this question number 37. Okay, edit question. Okay, what is the question? Okay, it's 50. Okay, question 50. Okay, fine. 050. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Let me mute the background. Sino Juice. Okay. Right. Mute all. Allow participants to unmute. No. Okay. So here it is. So now you can see this is the, if you just click, you can get this one. Okay. Now I'm going to do what? Question number 50. How it is 50? Okay. So 37. Okay. Fine. So here, I'm going to give a create poll here, and I'm going to say A, B, and C. And I'll say quiz mode, and this is inductive. I'll tell you what is this method afterwards. Inductive and deductive method. Okay. Inductive and deductive method. So I am going to give any one answer, and afterwards, if you click on this answer, you will get the right answer or wrong answer. You will know. But what I am doing is I am hiding the screen so that you will not see which answer I am giving there. So pause the screen, and I'll give you the answer. Okay. So 400, yeah. Part C answers. Okay. Okay. Right. So I am feeding the answer for you. Okay. I fed the answer. Okay. I fed the answer. And now you can see the screen once again. Resume share. Okay. Now what you are supposed to do is, okay. Now see here. What you have to do is, I'm going to give you the link. Copy post link. And here is the link for the question. This is how you are going to do. And then link for the, I have corrected number of questions, writing tasks. Okay, we have corrected, and you can go through them. Copy message link. You click on any one and you will go there. So if you click there, and automatically it will take you to this. Okay, there, question number 37 is here. So question number 37, below 37, you have this one, A, B, C. This is related to this question. Okay, this is related to this question. Okay, this question. You have to read this question, and below that question you have A, B, C. So you have to give the answer. One person has given the answer. I can see here. One person has given the answer. So you click on any one. Okay, because you have got the answer. You write A or B or C, whatever it is, you just click here. Very good. 6 students have given the answer. Very good. So now you know which is the right answer. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the answer. I'm going to show you the answer. Okay. So this is the question. This is the question here. Okay. Now I'm going to show you the answer. Okay. Now the answer is, okay, you need not trust me. You can see the book. So the answer is A. That's it. There were conclusive results earlier than expected. So you have heard those things. So how are we going to identify? So I'm going to show you the audio also. I will bring that audio to you, and I'll put it in front of you so that you can have an idea about what I'm talking. Okay. So audio script. Yes, here it is. Yeah. This is the audio. Question number 28. Here it is. Yeah. So, hello, I'm Dr. Pamela Skelton, consultant cardiologist at this hospital. So I am who were selected, how the trial was, and this is the first paragraph. We don't need this one now. So it started from here. Okay, she's going to explain everything. So the paragraph starts. This is the introduction. So the paragraph starts. So this is it. Copy. What am I going to do here? You see. So this is a monologue, not a dialogue. Dialogue is easy to identify, but a monologue is difficult to identify. See, this is a dialogue, means two people are speaking. It is easy to identify. This is a monologue. Monologue means one person only will speak. So there will be a problem. So be very careful. This is very, very important. I'm telling you, this is very, very important. So this is the, okay. Yeah. I'm going to show you how you can assess how your own things. So I'm trying to bring it to the forefront so that you can see everything. So this is how you have to analyze the question, how the question is coming. What is the secret behind this? Why we are facing problem? That is what I want to show you. So 25. Okay, that's enough. 25. Okay, so 25. 140 millimeters. Anywhere any problem is there? 9,000. Okay, 140 millimeters. Okay, right. Okay, now the question. Question is already here. Yes, I'm trying to do some magic for you so that you can see everything here. Okay. 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 Right. I don't want to play with this, but yeah. Let us see. Okay, that's fine. So everything is gone here inside. So now this is the point and the question number is, okay, 49. Okay. So let us take it back. This is 50 and this is, okay, 37. We got it already. Okay, right. Now here is the point. I'm going to play the audio once again. See how it is going to twist and turn. Okay. Get ready.
Hello, I'm Dr. Pamela Skelton, consultant cardiologist at this hospital, and I'm talking about the recent SPRINT study into the effects of setting lower blood pressure targets, which in turn affects the advice and medication which patients are given. I'm going to describe the patients who were selected, how the trial was conducted, and the implications of its results for us all as health professionals. First, the trial itself. It involved over 9,000 hypertensive participants, aged 50 plus, most of whom were on blood pressure medication. They were randomly assigned to one of two groups, one with a goal of less than 120 millimeters systolic BP, the other with a goal of less than 140 millimeters, the traditional standard. The intention was to follow these patients for 5 years, factoring in the usual dropout rate. As it turned out, however, the trial was stopped after just 3 years, thanks to an all-cause mortality reduction of nearly 30% for the 120 group, which was definitive and shocking, but wonderful. As I mentioned, the participants were over 50s, and it goes without saying that as people age, they develop more diseases and health problems as a matter of course. But there was a specific group of over 75s who did just as well as younger patients. Before the trial, some medics referred to the natural stiffening of the arteries with aging.
Okay, now you see, I'm going to show you the secrets now. Just bear with me. So here you notice some points. Why? I'm making listening as reading. Stopped before due. So why stop before end? So why stop before? Why not wait till the end? So here the word, why was the sprinter trial stopped before it was due to end? Okay, what is the actual due to end? You know that very clearly, that it was for how many years? Okay, it was for the intention, the main intention was to follow these patients for 5 years. That means they had to wait for 5 years. They have to go with this program for 5 years. But, so here is the beginning. So the intention, the actual intention, but means however, remember the twist. Okay, the next sentence is, as it turned out, however, the twisting word, write down the twisting word, however, but, whereas, write down the words, please write down the words. They are called twisters. They'll change the course of action. They will totally topsy-turvy, they will make upside down. Okay, inside out. That's what it is. Okay, the intention was 5 years, but stopped after 3 years. That is the point. So here comes, as it turned out, however, this is the twister. The trial was stopped just after 3 years. Thanks. Why thanks? Because it was positive. It was positive. Means it is excellent. It is excellent to an all-cause mortality reduction. Mortality reduction. What do you mean by mortality? Death. Man is mortal, means man dies. He cannot live forever. Immortal. God is immortal. Man is mortal, God is immortal. Immortal means without death. Mortal. Mortality means death rate reduction. So death rate reduction in the cause of BP patients, it reduced to nearly, means almost 30%. That means less than 30%, but nearly 30%, not 30%, nearly 30% for the 120 group, which was definitive, that was confirmed, concluded, okay, and shocking, surprising. But wonderful, wonderful means positive. Shocking, not negative, but shocking positive means excellent result, excellent result. Okay, right? So, all cause. I told you why means cause. So, the main cause, mortality reduction. Why means the cause. Why means the reason. Why means because. Thanks to an all cause, mortality reduction. The main cause is mortality reduction. Okay, because mortality was reduced to nearly 30%. So there are two groups, one with goal of less than 120 millimeters systolic BP, the other with a goal of less than 140 millimeters, the traditional standard. Okay, fine. So their answer always, almost always will be in the middle. And you see, it is in the middle. Now let us see, I'm giving another color for this. Let us take red and a thin line. Okay, why means because. Stopped, stopped, stopped. Before, so 3 years, and actually 5 years. So that is what is before. Before 5 years, which is equal to 3 years. So once again, I am showing you. Before 5 years, that is equal to 3 years. So that is before actual time. So you can see that one, how I am linking the words there. However is the twister. However, okay. However is the twister. Okay. Contrasting, contradicting. Instead of 5, it is 3 because. Okay. The trial was stopped just after 3 years. Thanks. Why? Thanks because. Thanks because of mortality reduction. Thanks to an all-cause mortality reduction. Thanks due to the factor, due to the reason. Okay. So I told you the words are important. Okay. So thanks to all-cause mortality reduction, this was the result. So cause gave result. That is, result is here. Mortality reduction to less than 30%. 30%. Okay. So expected after 5 years. Expected 5 years, but it came before 5 years. Earlier means 3 years. So try to understand. The expected one is 5 years. I'll change the color now. Okay, green. Right. So expected for 5 years, but earlier only the results came, that is 3 years. The results were to be seen after in 5 years time, at the end of 5 years, but the results came before also, and it was conclusive results. Okay, conclusive results. They were definitive, conclude, you can definite, confident results, conclusive results. And these results were earlier than expected. Okay. And these results were wonderful. Expected results, you expect only wonderful results. You expect only wonderful results. You want positive results. That is wonderful. Wonderful means positive. Shocking, but wonderful. Wonderful means positive. Okay. Disturbing means negative. Okay. So this is how you can see there were conclusive results earlier than expected. So conclusive, sorry. So conclusive results. Results means outcomes. Cause and effect. The cause and effect. Cause and effect. Okay, effect reduction is this is the cause and this is the reduction. Okay, because okay, mortality reduction. Okay, nearly 30%. Because of this, it was stopped. This is an actually effect, but this is the cause for stopping. So they started this sprint, that is the cause, and the effect is this result, mortality reduction. And this is the cause, again, why this result is the cause why it was stopped. Okay. They wanted this result and the result came. So because the result came early, it was stopped. So this is the reason why. So this is the cause. You understand there. The next one, it came early. Earlier than expected. Expected time is 5 years, but earlier it came, so that is 3 years. That is it. Answer will always almost be in the middle of the sentence. Remember that. Middle of the paragraph. Now, I don't know how you are going to take this, but I'm going to ask you one more question. Are you happy with the explanation? Are you happy with the explanation, or do you think it is waste of time? Are you happy? So yes or no. Hit the button. 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Yes or no. You do questions like this, and in the exam you will drink water. All the questions will become water for you. Right. Fine. So now I'm going to ask you one more question. Do you wish that I continue or change my style? This is my style. I love my style. So you want me to continue this style, or you want me to change my style so that I will please you? You want to be happy, or you want to save your time? That is your problem. Okay. If you want me to continue, write continue. Otherwise, write change. So yes. So I need 2 more votes. So out of 10, 2 more. Yeah, fine. Thank you very much. We got the required number of points. So these are very, very important. So hide floating meetings, right? So this is how you have to identify. This is how you have to learn. Okay, so this is print screen. Okay, then we are going to Telegram, and I'm going to place it there. That's it. Fine. Okay. So, yeah, I'll tell you. Even if you don't recognize the word they are telling, you can understand the message. No problem. I'll explain that to you, how you have to grab the word. No worries. Okay. So the next question. Yeah. This is 38. And this is 51. Okay. Right. Next one. Now, next question. Let us study in the similar fashion. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial because there was a negative impact on their daily life. Result: they failed to take the required doses of medication. They left because of daily life. Okay, impact on daily life. They failed to take the required doses of medication. Their health deteriorated due to pre-existing conditions. Pre-existing conditions. So there was a negative impact on their daily life because of this sprint. They failed to take the required doses of medication problem. Their health deteriorated due to pre-existing conditions. Their health. This is personal, this is sprint, and this is medication. So you can consider this as sprint. I'm changing the style now, not that one, but okay. This is another method. So different methods I'll show you for different styles. All are working, no problem. This is sprint. This is dosage. And this is personal health. Personal health. Okay. So this is the point. These are the points. Okay. Now let us see this. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial. So a few participants aged over 75 left the trial because. Why did they leave? Why did they leave? So now you have to understand there. Why did they leave? Because means why? Because means why? Because means why? Because means cause, reason, factor. Always remember this. When one word comes, same question asked in a different way. For example, in your office, you are dressing. At home, you are dressing. On your wedding day, you are dressing. Market, you are dressing. Playing with children, you are dressing. Going out, walking, different dressing. So, you look different while you do different things. Okay, Mr. X at home is not the same Mr. X at office. Person is same, but his look and get up and style and everything changes. So like that one, according to the situation, the style changes. In the same way, the same point, but the terminology is different. In the first question, he asked why. But in the second question, he's asking because. I already taught you the various words. So question shape changed. For example, if you go to your brother, you are a sister. If you go to your mother, you are a daughter. If you go to your daughter, you are a mother. If you are going to your student, you are a teacher. If you are going to your teacher, you are a student. So the same label, different labels, but the person is X. That's it. According to the situations, the labels change. So because means why. So if you reverse the question, therefore, a few participants aged over 75 left the trial. Okay, so you will tell the cause and then say, therefore, few participants aged. So because, before one is therefore. After one is, therefore means the effect. Okay. Therefore means the effect. Because. So the cause. Okay. The cause is coming afterwards when you say because. And the effect is coming before because. The cause is coming after because. I went to the park because. I drank Pepsi because I was thirsty. So the reason is coming after because, and the effect is coming before because. So before and after. After things are placed before because. Okay. So that's it. That means the result. So I drank water because I was thirsty. I was thirsty, therefore I drank water. So style changed. Therefore also means because. Therefore also means why. So I was thirsty. So I drank water. So means why. So means because. So means therefore. So means hence. So since I was thirsty, I drank water. So since means why. Since. So I'm telling you the different reasons. Now I'm asking you one question. I'm asking you one question. I don't know whether you are able to understand what I'm telling you. But I want to ask you one question. You are the persons, you are the people who can tell me what is right. Do you see what I am talking. Do you see what I'm talking? Do you make sense out of my words? Do you make sense out of my words? I'm saying because means why, because means therefore, since means therefore, hence. Do you compare? Do you understand the reason why I am telling you that? If it is yes, say yes. If you do not understand what I'm telling, if it appears to be nonsense for you, then say no. So you have to understand this reason, then only you can identify what it is. You have to identify what it is. Right. Now, so that's it. Now let us see here. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial because withdrew. Okay, withdrew. Came out of the project, left the project, whatever it is, you can say, you will get some other words. Because means again, all the reasons, any word may come there. There was a negative impact, write down the meanings, write down the synonyms, impact, outcome, result, consequence, effect, output. The next one, daily life, routine, lifestyle, normal habits, personal life. Okay. The next one, they failed to take the required doses of medication. They failed. Non-compliance. Non-compliance. They failed to take the required, necessary, needed, wanted, sufficient, adequate. Write down the words. I cannot get them back. Required, needed, necessary, adequate, sufficient, wanted, prescribed, suggested, recommended, advised. Any word may come there. Any word may come there. Don't dare to be silent. Dance the tide. Okay, next one. Medication, drug, dosage, amount, quantity. Doses, amount, quantity. Their health deteriorated, decreased, fell down, dropped, minimized, okay, diminished, deteriorate. I'm talking about synonyms. I'm not giving the exact meaning. I'm talking any word. They change their style and they come. And if you can't identify them, then you are at risk. So deteriorated, diminished, then decrease, come down, spoiled. Okay. The next one, due to means why, because, owing to, due to, because of, on account of. Okay, the cause is pre-existing condition, pre-existing, prevalent, already, pre means already, existing, conditions, circumstances, situations, conditions, circumstances, situations. Yeah, worsen, very good. Somebody has given the word worsen, very good, excellent, thank you. Thank you. I want active participation like this. Okay, I am not everything. Okay, together, united we stand and divided we fall. United we stand and divided we fall. We are not substitutes, we are complementary, not supplementary. Okay, so this is how it is. So now I am going to play it again. I'll play from the beginning because when it starts, you don't know. Where it starts, you don't know. It may overlap. So grab.
Suggesting that 120 was too low a target for the over 70.
Ready?
Hello, I'm Dr. Pamela Skelton, consultant cardiologist at this hospital, and I'm talking about the recent SPRINT study into the effects of setting lower blood pressure targets, which in turn affects the advice and medication which patients are given. I'm going to describe the patients who were selected, how the trial was conducted, and the implications of its results for us all as health professionals. First, the trial itself. It involved over 9,000 hypertensive participants, aged 50 plus, most of whom were on blood pressure medication. They were randomly assigned to one of two groups, one with a goal of less than 120 millimeters systolic BP, the other with a goal of less than 140 millimeters, the traditional standard. The intention was to follow these patients for 5 years, factoring in the usual dropout rate. As it turned out, however, the trial was stopped after just 3 years, thanks to an all-cause mortality reduction of nearly 30% for the 120 group, which was definitive and shocking, but wonderful. As I mentioned, the participants were over 50s, and it goes without saying that as people age, they develop more diseases and health problems as a matter of course. But there was a specific group of over 75s who did just as well as younger patients. Before the trial, some medics referred to the natural stiffening of the arteries with ageing, suggesting that 120 was too low a target for the over 75s, risking an increase of dizzy spells, which would affect general well-being. But this concern turned out to be unfounded. Others thought there would be a failure to take the number of tablets needed to reach a BP of 120, especially among older participants. Again, this wasn't an issue. The average needed was just 3 per day. The over 75s, already on various drugs, didn't object to extra medication. Participants from this age group who didn't finish the trial were taken out because some conditions, which were already present, worsened. For example, in some cases, obesity levels rose too high. To manage their blood pressure, participants were given standard drugs. Nothing experimental, just drugs that are readily available and low cost. Another key factor was that blood pressure was measured in a very specific way. Rather than give patients an arm cuff for at-home 24-hour ambulatory monitoring, an automated machine was used at the hospital. This took 3 separate...
Yes. So, now let us see here. Question number 38. Question number 38. Question number 38. I'm going to count from 7 to submit, 0. Then you have to submit. Write the answer and keep it. Don't submit until I tell you. Please let the others also. Okay, don't disturb the learning of others. Okay, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and submit. Yes, 7 students have submitted. Very good. Oh, wow. Most of them have given C. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Very good. Okay, so let us consider that it is C. Okay. Now what I'll do is I'm going to take this one. Okay. Fine. And I'm going to hide. What's this? I did not change. Okay. Fine. Okay. So here is this. Okay. Yeah, because be careful whenever the word because or why comes. These are the the operating keys. They're not just the keywords, they're operating keys. So remember that. So the questions are here. C, Control V. Okay. Sorry. Yeah. So this is the question. So I'll take this question and you have to know whether it is right or wrong. So I'm placing it here. And this is question number 38, bold. Okay. Now I'm going to give you the answer. So create whole. Question number 38A, B, C. Quiz mode, inductive, and deductive methods. Okay. Now I am passing the screen for you. Okay. I'm passing the screen for you. Okay. Okay. Oh my God. What went wrong? So 37, 38. Okay, fine. It's correct only. Okay. So here we are. Voting. Okay. Pass the screen, right? Pass screen. Okay. I have passed the screen and I'm going to feed the answer. Okay. Yes. Here it is. I have resumed the screen and this is copy post link. This is the link for you to check your answer, whether you have written right answer or not. You just go there and click whichever answer you have clicked here and you will get the right answer. Click on A or B or C. There you go. Yeah, one student. So you'll get the answer there. Come on, fast. Just click on this link and you can go and get the answer there. Only one student has submitted. 6 students. Very good. Very good. That's what I like. That's the spirit. See, I am tired. Okay, at 10 o'clock, I'm tired, but still I get energy when you participate and get good results. That is what I want. Okay, now let us see what is the right answer. Yes. Here is the answer, 38. Let us check. Yeah. So that is the answer. Their health deteriorated due to pre-existing conditions. So I told you synonyms play a very important role. I don't know whether you can get it or not. Okay. So that is the way how you are going to find the answer. Now, okay. Now this is number 1. Something went wrong. Okay. 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 So this is aerial round 16. Okay, that's clear. Now here, just see how it is going to twist, what it is going to tell. If you learn these techniques, it will be very easy for you to digest the question. So that's why I am explaining you all these things. Okay. So here it is. Right. Now next paragraph is the second question. This is first and this is before the trial. This is to manage their blood pressure. This is now. This is to summarize, like this, separate paragraphs. Okay, it is interesting to have. So like this, different things, different paragraphs will come. So the beginning will be a twist. Okay, so this is the second paragraph. Copy. Okay, so there you are. So now let us study this question, how it is going. Okay. Right. Okay. A few participants aged over 75 left the trial because. So you can see over 75s. Over 75s. Okay. Right. So now you have to understand over 25, 75 is here, number 1. And over 75 is number 2 here. Okay. Now see here, again, try to understand, this is the twister. Again, this wasn't an issue. This wasn't an issue. That means the issue was coming afterwards. In the middle, he has given, this wasn't an issue. So that means he has given the answer here. This is not the issue. That's finished. So answer is given here. This is not the issue. That means the issue is coming afterwards. Afterwards. Okay. This wasn't an issue because the average needed was just 3 per day. Okay, the 3 tablets per day. Right? Now, the over 75s already on various drugs didn't object to extra medication. They didn't object to extra medication. So they did not object. That means they accepted. So B is ruled out. They failed. No, they accepted. The over 75s already on various drugs didn't object to extra medication. Okay. Try to understand this. So that's very clear. The B is ruled out and the answer is very clearly given here. Again is the twister. Over 75s. So here over 75 is telling the background, and again this is not the problem. So the main problem is here over 75s. They're already on various drugs. They didn't object to extra medication, but that's the meaning. Okay, participants from this age group who didn't finish the trial were taken out. Were taken out. They did not leave actually. They did not leave actually. They were made to leave. Okay. They were made to leave. They were forced to leave. Participants from this age group who didn't finish the trial, that means they stopped. They left the trial. They didn't finish the trial. They left the trial. Why? Because they were taken out because of some conditions which were already present. Pre-existing means already present. Pre. I told you the synonyms. Pre means before, already. Existing. You are fortunate. Present. Existing means present. And conditions means conditions. And these conditions deteriorated means worsened. Due to means because of. Due to means because. So try to understand. Try to understand the relationships. Over 75. Sorry. Over 75. Here and here. And this is the twister. Okay. Because this wasn't an issue. Okay. This was not the reason why they left. Till here, this was not the reason why they left. And then they were taken out. They didn't finish. That means they left. They didn't finish. Okay. They didn't finish the trial because they were left out. They are removed. Okay, they were taken out because try to understand what he is showing you. What are the points you have to notice? Because of some conditions. Due to means because. Due to means because. Due to means because. Okay. So triangle because, due to, because. Pre means already. Existing, present. Conditions, deteriorated, worsened. Okay. So you have to see how it is going there. Okay, once again, blackening it, left, sorry. So, because means due to. Okay, due to means because. Because. Okay, conditions, existing, present, pre, already means before, already means before, deteriorated means worsened. Okay. So try to understand. Try to understand. Where is this? Yeah. 1 second. So their health deteriorated due to pre-existing conditions. Okay. Their health deteriorated. Their health deteriorated. Yeah. Okay. So this is the point. Doing 100. Okay. Having 10 friends is meaningless. Having one friend who is ready to die for you is worth your life to risk. Yeah. You can risk your life for him because he is ready to die for you. That is what it is. So you are doing 10 examples. Why Simon sir told this example is you do 10 examples. Nonsense it is. One example like this. This is the flesh of the matter. This is what I tell you. Don't do 10 examples. Do one example enough. But qualitative study you do. No, I don't have time. That is your problem, not my problem. Okay? That is not my problem. That is your problem. You have to solve your problem. I have too many problems. I have too many students. I have too many questions. I have too many concerns. I have too many points to discuss. I have too many letters to correct. I have too many speaking sessions to take. I have to take too many things. I have my own problems. You solve your problems. Sir, I don't have time. That is your problem. You deal with it. Okay? You deal with it. Do or die. That is your problem, not my problem. I'm ready to do. I'm ready to die for these things. My problem I'm doing. I'm trying to solve everything perfectly. But your problems, yours. Solve them 100%. Okay? Try to face the problems. Okay. Here you are. Now the question is, one more question for you. Did you get the clarity through the synonyms? Did you get the clarity through the synonyms? Say yes or no. Just one word, 15 seconds. Synonyms, 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 and synonyms. And nothing else. That is the master player. Synonyms are the emperors of your reading and listening and everything. Learn it and master them. Once you master them, you have full control. Okay? There are people who failed 3 times. They said, sir, they are paying me 3,000 for reading only. Why? Because they failed 2 times, 3 times. They're not able to get. When I'm teaching you, learn. Be happy, learn. Okay? Be happy and learn. That's all. There is no alternative. You have to do or you have to die. That's all. That means you have to work hard and clear OET, or wash your hands and get out of it. That's it. That's it. Do or die is the slogan of Mahatma Gandhi. He brought freedom to India. Yes. Okay. That's it. When a great person told you, listen to it. Do. Synonyms are very important. Synonyms play a major role in your listening and in your reading. So now what you do is take your sessions like this and start doing. Okay. So now I have explained 2 questions. So every time in the morning 2 questions, in the afternoon 2 questions, in the evening 2 questions. So all altogether, morning batch 2 questions I'll give, afternoon batch 2 questions I'll give, evening batch 2 questions I'll give. If you are interested, attend all the sessions. If you don't have time, it is your problem. Okay. And if you don't have time, go to the YouTube and take it. Not for everyone. Okay. Many are restricted. Yes. So only the regular students can attend them. So when I give the links to the regular students, you can attend those sessions. Okay. So now the next question is, when you agree, so that's it. So I have showed you the way. Now what you have to walk on the path. I have laid the road and you have to run your vehicle. That's all. Okay, that's it. Now the next point is, yes. The next point is, yeah, reading. How many are you ready for reading now? Reading. If you are ready, say ready. Just say ready, no need. If you are not ready, leave it. Because I am going to start the reading in maybe 10 minutes. I'm going to start reading in 10 minutes. The same thing. This is what I have shown you. This is reading. Listening is reading. Reading is listening. I'm not playing the fool. Reading is listening. Listening is reading. If you take the script and hide it and make somebody read it, it will be becoming listening. Okay. Reading with audio becomes listening, and listening with script becomes reading. That is reading comprehension. This is listening comprehension. They are one and the same. That's it. There is no difference. There is no difference. Whatever problems you have in reading, you will have in listening. Whatever problems you have in listening, you will have in reading. But one extra problem in listening is the pronunciation. I cannot understand what they have spoken. Sir, one student asked. That's the question of everyone. I know. I'll tell you how to get them. Okay, shortly. So, how many ready, sir? Who is there to count? Who is there to count? Who is there to count? Anybody? Who? Smita, count the yeses and tell me. Yes. So be ready. I'll send you the link into the groups. Okay. And the Telegram channel. Telegram channel. Don't miss the Telegram channel. You'll get everything in Telegram channel. Maybe in WhatsApp you may not get, but you'll definitely get in Telegram. Telegram channel is the center. First, I will put the link in the Telegram channel. To put in WhatsApp, it will take another 2 minutes or 3 minutes. But first, Telegram. Follow the Telegram then and there. That's it. Okay, 10 students. Very good. Right. So get ready. 10 minutes. We are getting back. So just give a comment. Give a comment regarding the session. So 0. Give your score. Score the session. Score the session. How much it was beneficial. How beneficial. How beneficial. I did not ask the question. Answers came. See. How beneficial is it for you? For you. So you can range from 0 to 10. Now you give. Yeah. Little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. Little grains of sand makes a mighty land. I'm building up a mighty land. I'm making a big, great ocean of knowledge. Slowly, drop by drop, I'm putting there. Okay, I'm flooding my YouTube channel with a lot of slides. Okay, I'm flooding it with a lot of slides. Okay, regular students can access them. Registered students can access the YouTube channel, all the slides, but only some can be accessed by everyone. Okay. Telegram channel link. It is there in the Telegram. Okay, just now I gave you the link. Till now I gave the link. What those are the links which I gave you. So Telegram channel link. Okay, I'll give you once again. No problem. So this is the channel link. Just now somebody joined there. Okay, join the channel. This is the first one. This is the channel. This is more beneficial. Okay. This is the channel. And this is the group. Group is, okay, not very active, but okay, for the members. But the channel is the most important one. So here it is. Yeah, this is the group. The group. There are many channels. Which group I should give you? And all the groups will be in Telegram. This is the main group. This is the father group. Okay. This is classical corrections is the mother group or father group, whatever you want to say, because everything will come here. So for example, reading is there. Reading. Okay. So this reading. So OET reading part C, they will be there. They will come to the Telegram. Part C will come to the Telegram. So telescope, for example, telescope is another group. So there are many groups, but everything will come and fall into this ocean. So see here, telescope. This also, all these points, they will come into the classical corrections. Everything will go there because these are my background support groups. Okay. These are feeding groups to the classical correction. Everything will go into classical correction. So if you just check there, so for example, telescope, if you check there, so in this, see boomerang. So this is telescope. See, you can see here, telescope. You see all the actions, all the activities. See, okay, telescope. So 32nd question in telescope. Just now, which I have shown you in that channel came here. See, all my explanations are here. Okay. All my explanations are here. See. Okay. The video. See, YouTube group, YouTube link. Okay. 72 rounds. I told you all the rounds are coming one after another, one after another. See the slides. You can see all these things. Okay. Question, answer, explanation, question. See, everything will be there here. All are different groups, but everything is here. Listening audios in Telegram. No, listening audios I cannot put in Telegram. There are many already there. Okay. They are already there. Fine. Okay. So if you want, you can put in Telegram. Whatever I have given you, you can put in Telegram. And I will add them there. Okay. Fine. So there are already audios are there. You just go there and see here. Go to the Telegram channel and see here. 68 videos. 68 videos are there. 4,813 files are there. Letters, corrections and everything. 1,259 audio files are there. Okay. Audio files. If you see all the audio files, see here, Ray Sands. Okay. Audio files, finger cut, these are audios. Okay, this is IRS group. Okay, audios 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, all the things are there. See, well, whatever you want, you will get here. Okay, otherwise, what you can do is go to YouTube and type here audio, and you will get. Just see album. So here. So Ray Sands audio. See here. This is everywhere I have put the audios there. There only. Again and again and again and again. I cannot send every time. Okay. You learn how to use this Telegram channel. It is a resource. It's a very good resource. So Ray Sands audio is there. See here. And all the audios will be there like that. If you just type and check, you can get the audios. Okay. See, listening sample test 3. See, listening sample test 3 and the audio, you'll get authentic official materials. Audio link will be there. Okay. All the links will be there provided. So you can take from there and you can use them. Okay. So we are joining shortly. 10 minutes break and we are joining. And you can give your comments, feedback. Give one sentence feedback. So some students have already given. Thank you for those. So this is encouragement for me so that I can teach. What you have paid me the fees is not for the knowledge you are getting. Knowledge is free in the world. You are just paying for my service. I'm spending my time trying to explain you everything. So you are paying for my service. You're only paying for my service. Knowledge is free in the world. Okay, you can learn from anywhere, but you're paying me for the service. So don't think that you're paying for knowledge. So what you have to do is you have to get in as much as possible knowledge from anywhere possible. Okay. So right. Okay, then you can just give me feedback so that it will encourage not only other students, but also me, so that I will think about how well I can improve, even master more than what I know now. Because teacher is a continuous learner. So we learn every day. Right. You have 1 minute to write whatever you want. 1 minute. After 2 minutes, I will close this window and I will send you another link after 10 minutes. Be ready exactly 10 minutes.